Ever wonder why the steady hum of a fan or the rhythmic patter of rain pulls you effortlessly into dreamland? Because even when you're tucked into bed, the house is quiet, and you're ready to drift off, your brain isn't actually off, it's just switched jobs. With your eyes closed, a part of your brain stays awake like a nighttime security guard, quietly listening for anything unusual in the dark. This is a survival instinct left over from our ancestors. Back then, a snapping twig could mean a predator was nearby, so our brains evolved to wake us up instantly at any sudden sound. In a perfectly silent room, your ears become super sensitive. A tiny noise, like a floorboard creaking or a car door shutting outside, sounds like a loud explosion to your sleeping brain. When that happens, your brain's alarm center, the amygdala, sends out a quick jolt of electricity. This releases a tiny burst of cortisol, the stress hormone, which snaps you wide awake before you even realize what happened. It's your body's way of saying, "Hey, is that a tiger?" Even if it's just the house settling. To combat this, we use the blanket of sound. When you turn on a fan or a rain track, you aren't just adding noise, you are raising the noise floor of your environment. By filling the acoustic space with a constant, predictable hum, you utilize sound masking to decrease the contrast between background levels and sudden disruptions. That sudden car door outside no longer stands out as a mountain against a flat plain. Instead, it becomes a ripple in a flowing river. Your brain, unable to find a threat in the steady, unchanging stream, finally grants the prefrontal cortex permission to stand down, transitioning from a state of high vigilance to one of deep, restorative rest. But not all blankets of sound are woven the same way. You've likely heard of white noise, which sounds like a hissing radio or a whirring fan. It contains every frequency the human ear can hear, all played at once. While it's great for blocking out a noisy neighbor, some people find it a bit sharp. That's where pink and brown noise come in. If white noise is a flat wall of sound, pink noise is like a steady rainfall. It's deeper and more balanced, which is why it's so effective at sending you to a deep sleep. And then there's brown noise, the deepest of them all. It sounds like the low rumble of a distant thunderstorm or the crashing of ocean waves. These lower frequencies feel heavier to our ears, and many people find they provide an even deeper sense of security, almost like being wrapped in a heavy velvet blanket. Beyond mere masking, some of these sounds actually tune your brain. Throughout the day, your mind hums with high-frequency beta waves, the electrical signature of focus and stress. To sleep, you must shift into the slow, rolling delta waves of deep unconsciousness. This is where pink noise, the frequency of steady rainfall or rustling leaves, acts as a mechanical metronome for your mind and syncs with your brainwaves effectively. This is called acoustic entrainment. It's basically your brainwaves tuning in to the sound, which helps your mind slow down and match the calm pace of the environment. Research suggests that this synchronization not only helps you fall asleep, but also regulates your slow wave activity, thereby smoothing out the transitions between sleep cycles and facilitating the vital task of memory consolidation. Our sensitivity to rhythmic sound may be an evolutionary trait shaped over thousands of years. In the natural world, total silence is often a terrifying signal. It means the birds have stopped singing and the insects have gone quiet because a predator is near. Conversely, the rhythmic sounds of a forest or shoreline signal a stable, safe environment where life is continuing as usual. When we listen to these biophilic sounds, we are tapping into an ancient comfort. We are telling our nervous system that the environment is secure, allowing the heart rate to drop and the reward centers of the brain to release a gentle flow of oxytocin, the feel-good hormone. It is the ultimate lullaby, a scientific assurance that the world is safe, the guard can go home, and it is finally okay to let go.